So before we get started, one of my fellow board members, Brother Mohammad Haque, will be doing a quick presentation at Ella Collins Institute. Brother Mohammad.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا محمد رحمة للعالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is Mohammad Haque. I'm a member of the board of the Ella Collins Institute, and I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce to you the Institute and what we're about. The Ella Collins Institute is the result of the intersection of the lives of many dedicated individuals. Our instructors and our shuyukh have spent, our instructors and our volunteers have spent hundreds of hours working to try to develop and articulate a common vision. Our vision is that there can be an expression of Islam that is at once authentic to the traditional sources of Islam and relevant to the lives of contemporary Muslims. I'd like to highlight three aspects of the Institute that we think really contributes to this vision: diversity, relevancy, and applicability. As an example of diversity, I'd like you to take a look at this picture of the curriculum development meeting that our instructors had for this past semester. Here we have instructors who have studied from institutes from all over the world: Al-Azhar, Darul Uloom, University of Medina, all sitting together in the same room, working to develop a curriculum that we can bring to our students. Our students themselves come from many different backgrounds, from all over the world, and they each bring their unique experiences to the classroom in a way that we hope provides an experience, a classroom experience unlike any that you'll get elsewhere. Relevancy. By relevancy, I mean that we want to teach a classical Islamic curriculum in a way that applies to you, that applies to your life and the difficulties that you have to go through on a day-to-day basis living Islam. Whether it's how do I pray at work? How do I deal with secularism at school? How do I deal with the rampant materialism and advertising and in the society everywhere? We want to help you overcome the difficulties that you have to go through on a day-to-day basis on your journey to Allah. And we want to reconnect you with Allah and with His Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and with the Deen of Islam. And as an example of that, I'd like to show you a video of our beloved Imam Ibrahim teaching Seerah this past semester.
It says that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, while he was there in Quba, he stayed at the home of Kalthum ibn Hidm. Imagine the Habib coming and you are in the position of hosting him in your house. Imagine that. I'm here to tell you that you host him in your house if you're a person of Iman every day, but you just don't see it. You don't give yourself any credit. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is your house guest every day if you're making salah in your house. He's your guest. No, you're not feeding him. You're not giving him drink. I'm talking about your spiritual guest, because you say, Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Every day in your house, he's your guest. And that he says, wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Every day you talk to him. I wish I could have been there. Don't read Seerah like that. You are alive in Seerah. If you make yourself alive in the Seerah, you're alive in it. You get out of this religion what you put in. Stop selling yourself short. Think bigger than you have been taught to think. Don't yield to the status quo, the norms of auntie, uncle, and school of thought. Free yourself. Think a little bit. Be creative. And Allah will grow your Iman in a way that you'd never expected when you use these designs.
The final point that I wanted to mention he deserves it. The final point that I wanted to mention was applicability. And by applicability, I mean that our instructors, for example, don't just teach fiqh so that you can argue with people about which madhab is better than which other madhab, or which imam is better than which other imam. But they teach you fiqh so that you can worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They don't teach usul as just a set of theoretical principles, but they give you case studies, examples of hadith that Islamophobes misuse all the time, examples of texts that apparently contradict each other, and they let you work through these examples in class under the guidance of a sheikh, so that you leave the class knowing how to apply the knowledge in your life. That's something fundamental to everything we do at the Ella Collins Institute. We want all of our students and guests to leave all of our events knowing how to apply the knowledge that we've given them. We're still a work in progress, so we ask for your forgiveness of our faults and your dua. We hope that during your stay here at this retreat, you'll get a chance to experience some of the diversity, relevancy, and applicability that we hope to bring to you and to all of our students at all of our events. Please follow us on Facebook and Twitter so you can stay up to date with all of the amazing stuff that we have planned for you, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.